Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harukakudash.
Double honors unto the elders and apostles at GMS Great Millstone. And sincere Shalom to you acting, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. You know, we are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this country, which you call America, which in the scriptures is called Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, spiritually Sodom and Egypt, Nineveh. You know, all these different previous kingdoms have the same spirit, or America has got the philosophies and spirits of these places, and that's why they're categorized, or that's why they're called American in the scriptures today, you know. But we come out to prophesy against this kingdom and to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're the children of Israel, you know, the holy people, the people, the Most High, the apple of His eye, you know. And right now, it's a bunch of things happening in America and geopolitically, you know. You had another company within the United States of America saying they're gonna microchip their employees, which the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. You know, that's happening in Arkansas right now. You still have Trump with the government shutdown that's going on, I believe, day 30. You know, he just gave the ultimatum to the Democrats, basically saying that in order for the New Deal was basically saying DACA, all the so-called, it's like in the Northern Kingdom, that he would allow them to, he said he would open up 3 years for them to basically live in the United States.
Extended.
Yeah, extend 3 years for them to live in the United States if you give them the money for the wall. You know, and right now the Democrats, they're not liking that choice. So what are they gonna do? They're not gonna make the deal, which basically, because February is about to come up too. That's about Trump is about to cut the SNAP and the EBT for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know?
Yeah, for all you Americans, but the point being, it's gonna hit you the worst. Because it's like that. But I just want to say a lot of so-called white people and other nations of people that are also on SNAP and EBT getting food assistance, they still have jobs. But a lot of you Jakes, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you don't have a job to go to SNAP and EBT to make ends meet. So everything you get for that is what you got. That's it. So when they cut that off, you can't eat.
And with this government shutdown, it's making everything harder. It's gonna become a dog-eat-dog world, you know? Everybody is gonna have to basically fend for themselves, you know? Because Trump don't really care about you people, which means that y'all working for free, like the brother's posted. You know, that Jake that worked 64 hours and had $0 and 0 cents on his check stub. You know, so y'all working for free, and which means that all hell is about to break loose.
Yeah.
You know, y'all, the best. This is the time now where the scripture says, "Hey, call ye upon the Lord while you may be found." I mean, it's like seek ye the Lord while you may be found. Because really, you don't have any help. You don't have any protection from what's about to come right now. You know, Jake like this, they not ready for all hell to hit. When martial law and famine come, when pestilence come, they're gonna be caught in the middle of it. Grab that Matthew chapter 7 verse.
I'm gonna start up. Matthew chapter 10 verse 5. We'll start up. It says, "These 12." Now you. I thought you did slide. Just check it. I thought you did slide. It says Matthew 10 and 5. It says, "These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying." Now I'm gonna say this: there was 12 apostles, but in this time, with all the 12 tribes that have to go out and prophesy, okay? Each have to go out, 144,000, each have to go out and go, of the elect. Of that elect, they have to go out and teach this word to wake up the rest of the elect, right? And all the way to the 1/3. Anyway, it says, "These 12 sent forth Yahushua and commanded them, saying, Go not in the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. But go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel."
To the lost sheep of the house of Israel, talking about these people here on this side, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because the popular belief within America, or Babylon, is that the Lord, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahushua, came back and died on the cross for everybody. Well, that's not the truth. He only came back ultimately for the elect of Israel, you know?
Then at the end of the day,
done. And then all Israel at the end. But the 2/3 they have to die for their sins on this side, you know, through thermonuclear fire. As for the elect, some will be martyrs, as the scriptures say. Some gonna be beheaded for the name of Yahushua. But hey, they still gonna be. Hey, the scriptures tell you the dead in Yahushua shall rise first.
That's right.
You know, the rest is still gonna make it.
But the rest of the elect are still gonna make it. He said, "Go not into the way of Samaria, but go into the house."
Go ye rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Go ye rather into the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Talking about our people, because that's what this truth is for. You know, this word is only gonna resonate within the spirits of you people, of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And that's including you confusion and face brothers that just may look like other nations, you know, but you still have the spirit of Israel within you, as it's written in Romans 8 and 16, you know?
It says, verse 7, and as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
The scripture says, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And that's exactly what every man on the highways and hedges throughout the world, in the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Shah through Great Millstone, you know, giving double honors unto the elders and apostles is doing. You know, as the scriptures speak in Proverbs, the 1st chapter, wisdom crieth without, she uttered her voice in the chief place of concourse. You know, talking about we in the gore, you know, the marketplaces where all the people are walking. We're not confined into a temple or a house like you pork chop eating pastors are.
Yeah, it's not a private setting for select members only. We're out there amongst everybody, but only a select membership can get in.
Because we are here battling the elements and then the demons within these people. Seeing in the churches and those harlot houses, you know, it's a confined space. You got pre? Okay, it's a confined space where you ain't got to deal with a bunch of a lot of different variables. You know,
the elements, man. You don't have to deal with the cold. Back on Salaki, bro. But in the east, right now, it's a big snowstorm hitting over there. Yeah, freezing cold.
That's right.
I was watching Boston a little while. You can hear the wind, bro, cutting through. I was like, woo, man. You know?
And then another thing, you people out there that's in those churches, y'all can't ask questions, you know? And this is the time to be asking questions. You should be curious about what's happening, because everybody should be able to feel the vibration in the air and the seriousness in which is happening. But you know, Jake is stuck on sports, on who dropping the next new album, and basically a bunch of folly. Marriages and weddings and things like that, not being separated from the world, you know? But this time now, hey, this is the time where your spirits is supposed to be right. You're supposed to be getting your inward man together in order to combat the things that's about to happen upon the earth. Go ahead,
Proverbs chapter 8, verse 1. Does not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice? She standeth in the top of the high places, by the way in the places of thy path. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming at the doors. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my life.
The excellent things that we're speaking of are these prophecies that's coming to pass, and the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. Those are things of excellency, because nobody else can speak of something that will happen, and it's still happening.
And that's what it means to prophesy, to say before. You know, because as we said earlier, every major city within America has brothers out there on the highways and hedges pleading into the marriage. You know, telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to come back into your true nationality, worship the Father and the Son in truth, you know, and do the best on this side to get the hell up out of here. And like the brother said, those excellent things are the prophecies. Because it's a bunch of prophecies happening right now that the average Jake can't see, you know? They don't understand that the American economy is declining, you know? That just with this government shutdown, it's going to be easier for pestilence to creep into the systems of you Americans. You know, being that the FDA is one of the government programs, the Food and Drug Administration, the foods that you're consuming, they're not being overlooked, inspected. They're not being inspected as before, you know? So really, whatever food that you're ingesting, it could have dangerous chemicals within it. Because the scriptures tell you that we're going to be eating our bread defiled amongst the Gentiles, you know? So with that being said, hey, the foods that you're eating now, they're even in a worse state. You know, because the government, they already pushing the GMOs, the MSGs, and all these different food colorants that's harming your body within it. But now they're not regulating it even more.
Yeah, the process that they use to process these foods is destroying.
Hey, bro, and it's so beautiful because at the same time, Trump is cutting his snap, right? And Jake, not knowing what's happening, they gonna go get those junk foods. and those junk foods ain't gonna be as administered as a kind. The nourishment within those junk foods is gonna be even worse.
Let me bring this up about South America. When they, Venezuela, I think particularly, they were begging for like rice, grains, beans, the basic milk, the basics. You people want Skittles, snacks, cupcakes,
Hot Cheetos.
hot Cheetos, like dumb stuff.
Arizona's.
Yeah,
It's mainly niggas.
Yeah, that's the
Niggas,
point.
that's what they want.
Yeah.
Right.
They eat a niggas diet.
Kind.
All right.
Hey, and what does a nigga's diet bring? That acidic diet brings forth death. You know, it brings forth disease. Hey, that's how beautiful it really is, because the Most High orchestrates everything. It's really a chess game, you know, because he's orchestrating every piece to where every little scenario is going to happen perfect. It's all going to blend in together. Because with everything being shut off, it leads to just one catastrophic event after another. That's why it's going to be so easy for the pestilence to hit. Because you simple-minded Americans, y'all ain't going to have the immune system to fight off those diseases.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about herbs.
Yeah.
But
Healing the body.
But with the wisdom of the scriptures, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, it's all taught to you through teachers. You got more than that?
Here, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth, and wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing fraud or perverse in them. And righteousness, you know, is the law, statutes, commandments of this Bible, man. All right, through Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, that's what the righteousness is, man. What we're doing out here is a part of righteousness. Coming out here, rebuking our people. All right, rebuking the so-called white man, rebuking these other nations. All right, proclaiming the true power in the Son. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, that's righteousness, man. All right, but this world hates righteousness.
Correct.
All right, so it's a thing. Whereas, man, time is coming, man. If our people don't, well, it's already slated. 2/3 of our people gonna die, man, here in America. All right, but the 1/3 they gonna get it, man. But time is coming. Them 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're gonna be caught out there, man. And there ain't gonna be no time to teach your ass, man. All right, because the Lord gonna take us off these streets, man.
Because the famine of the word is soon approaching. You know, Esau sees what we're doing, and he understands that what we're doing right now is just proclaiming the downfall of his kingdom, which is going to manifest physically. You know, and the Most High is making Jake choose a side. You know, as we went into the live stream last night, hey, choose ye this day whom you shall serve, because that point in time is coming. Hey, the Most High is putting a crunch down on you people. You know, he's gonna literally make you. Hey, you gonna believe in me? You gonna worship me and do the things in which I said for protection, or you gonna continuously live in the ways of the wicked and gonna die thereof?
Can I give a quick analogy? Just kind of hit me, but this word is like water, right, which hydrates your spirit, right? So either you're gonna be hydrated enough to where you're squeezed into the truth, right, or you're gonna be squeezed until you're crushed into powder. Those are the options. You either come into this thing for your salvation or you die. That's the period, point blank. And we don't necessarily ourselves have control over who makes it and who don't. You have more on that.
Yeah, that's it.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
God, it says now, knowing the time. Knowing what time? Knowing that prophecy is unfolding, knowing that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, knowing that the Most High is going to be bringing pestilence, famine, death, and destruction upon this place. Now is the time to come into the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai and be a man of the Lord and walk thereof, you know? Because now knowing the high time, that now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. You know, these are the days that the prophets live for. You know, these are the days in which the prophets seen the visions of this place going down. You know, we're living in great times. Right now is a great time to be a man of the Lord, because we're seeing everything happen, and the words that we're reading are manifesting right before our eyes, man. So our faith is going to be increased through the Spirit. now is the time that you should be praying for the increase, you know? Now is the time you should be working for it. You know, you should be fasting more. You should be praying more. You know, you should be studying more. Because all these different things that what you're gonna be doing in the time of your leisure, these are gonna be the things to keep you stable in the days to come. You know, as it speaks in Isaiah the 33rd chapter, in the 6th verse, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You know, through the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's how I just want to say this real quick. Let me ask y'all something. Is this government shutdown affecting y'all? If we cut off EBT, is it going to affect you or anybody else that you know? You know anybody that's on EBT?
I'm a child of God, man.
I'm just asking.
It won't affect me at all.
Okay.
God gonna take care of his people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For everybody that want to question that, you want to get it on film, grab your hand and go like this, bro. Every great artist signs his portraits, right? Why does all of us got I am on our hands, bro? Let's do this. And look it, you're gonna see the I-A-M. Child of God, man. Stamp of approval. Stamp of approval, man.
Alright.
Check your hands, man. Check your hands, man.
Okay.
See that? Any one of y'all do that, you gonna see the I-A-M.
But my man, that ain't gonna save you
It's not
in
gonna save
in the time that he talking about.
See, what you gotta do, you gotta believe in God. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe that he died and rose for your sins, and you don't believe in that, the one great proof is, oh, what evidence do I need? That's enough evidence. Your fingerprints is everybody's identity. Why do we have the same thing on our hands?
So that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, what about living the word?
I live the word. You know what I mean? And then if you think about it, the 12 disciples he took with him, they weren't the greatest people in the world. He took the worst people in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not the people that are succeeding right now that's going to get the word of God. It's the people that are living the past and living the pain. And that's how we get it. You know what I'm saying? What we're going through right now, we're experiencing God. So all the pain and all the pressure that y'all feeling, you're experiencing God. This is what God felt. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? When he died on that cross, this is what he did. You know what I'm saying? So all the struggle and all the pain and pain, you got to be willing to withstand it. You know what I'm saying? Just check your hands, bro. Check your hands, bro.
Have a good day.
All right, now.
And that's why Jake is gonna die,
You
man.
gotta let him go, man.
That's why Jake is
Hey, yo, my man. Grab some.
You gotta let him go.
that's why Jake is gonna die.
God bless you.
You know? Alright. You know? That what does
He
this
really came here to tell us something.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't really here to learn anything. He just wanted to tell us something. That's how Jake is, man. That's why this ain't for everybody. See, it's the reason why brothers is going into why 2/3 are not going to make it.
God, pull that script,
when
man.
the wicked scribes and Pharisees, when they kept trying to question whether he was the Messiah or not, it was something that the Lord said to them that cut him. He said, the reason why you don't believe is because my word is not within you. The word is not within Jake. Jake, basically, they value and worship their own spirit, their own mind, what they believe inside. Jake talking about, yeah, do this with your hands. Dog, like that. What does that have to do with the word of the Most High? See, Jake, Jake is Jake is peculiar, man.
Man, I seen them niggas down there. I was like,
Yeah, you can see it
dude
on
had
Jake.
no shirt on.
Yeah, you can see it on him.
You got Edomites out here with shirts on.
Yeah, they ain't cold like that.
Yeah, Jake is bugged out, man. You know.
I told you. Matter of fact, read that right quick, bro. Read that one. I want to say, Amos, read that.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
That's the real proof. And I told you, I said, when they leave, then you can read them. Because I knew they wasn't going to stay. We seen them a mile away, they wasn't going to stay. That's why I asked them a question. Hurry up and get out of here. Come what you came up here for, so you can go. It ain't for you.
Hey, bro, that's the spirit too. Cause when we had the live show last night, we said the same thing that just happened. You know, Jake fits the Most High into their ways instead of fitting their ways to the Most High. You know, because really, Jake's righteousness, they believe that their righteousness is it. What they believe is they think that's it. You know, it's as easy as just putting up your hands together and believing, so to speak. You know, and saying I am. Well, you call on I am in that time, just I am in English, you know? And you see how far that gets you. Because if you're saying you live the word, you smoking too. But Jake had his beard shaved and everything. But Jake believes. You got that?
Yeah, let me read this
Hold on, somebody. That's a wicked ass doctrine, actually.
Time, bro.
You're not him.
Yeah.
When the Lord had the angel tell Moses, I am that I am, he was basically telling him, hey, I'm him. I am the Lord, man.
Right.
And it was in first person
It was in
conversation.
exactly.
Which was to tell our people he is.
In third person.
Time.
You don't repeat that because you're not the Most High.
Time.
That's why it's not a higher, a shara higher.
Exactly.
You know, however they say it.
Time.
Yeah, let me get
And
this.
them blunt smoking niggas, they don't know what to do.
No sun.
When martial law is declared and there's a curfew, and Trump basically put the troops out there on your streets, you niggas, all you gonna do is stay trapped in your house. All right, whatever little trees you got left up under the couch, you gonna split that. And then when you run out of that, you niggas gonna go crazy. You know?
Run out on the streets and try to take something from somebody.
Yeah,
you might go smoke your ass.
And Jake's belief system, you know, he believes the higher he gets, the more awake he is.
That's Rastafari, man.
Done.
That's how it works.
Because niggas start to think weirder because demons get on them from smoking them blunts. So they believe they find all the answers once they high, you know? And you see, obviously Jake felt like he had the truth there, you know?
He said it with confidence.
Yeah, he
Because
said it with confidence.
that was just real prolific.
Yeah, he brought it to us like we was gonna put our hands up and be like, oh yeah, shit, I do see it. You know?
It was gonna be a revelation to us, son.
And we're going to drop our Bibles and leave right now.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro, how long
Like
it take?
we supposed to have got converted as soon as he showed us that.
What?
We got some new followers now. Now what, Jake? Now what we supposed to do now?
Not just go.
I'm finna go to this bitch house
Go home, smoke
and roll up
blunt.
some more weed.
When you have doubt, put your hands up like that.
Yeah.
Like whenever the shit start going down, earthquake in diverse places,
See,
all types of famine, put your hands up.
It's gonna be a nigga gonna be dead just like that with his hand.
Yeah, right?
Chip in his hand. Jake is through, man.
Nigga watching too much Dave Chappelle and shit.
I couldn't take it seriously after you said that.
Yeah, Jake is a clown, man. Yeah, but that's how lost our people are. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And it also saying Romans the 10th chapter, for they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
Our people are gone, man. You know? Too much black culture. They've been in America too damn.
God, hey, this being in this state has defiled the minds of our people, you know? Because they look for all the answers in all the wrong places. You know, he knew it was a higher power. He just took it upon himself to create him as he saw fit. You know, and that's why Jake gotta die. Because when you have the truth right in front of you, niggas don't listen. You know, they feel like Jake is a hard-headed people, as the script says, a stiff-necked people.
That's right.
You know, so when you have and that's how crazy it is. Because even when Yahweh Shai came back, you know, they didn't believe he was the son of the Most High. You know, they looked at him as if, how could you be the son of the Most High? You a man, you a man in the flesh just like me. But that's how they look at us. Oh, you a man in the flesh just like me. You from the same nation I am. How could you tell me what's wrong and what's right? Who gave you that power? But Jake not spiritual, that's why. They see things carnally, so they don't see that, hey, it could potentially be men upon the, from the minds of Jake, they not seeing as, it could potentially be men upon the earth that hold the secrets of the kingdom.
Well, it's not hard to figure that out, because it's written right here in the Bible that it would be that way.
But Jake don't read. That's why Esau came up with the saying, that's where the eyes from the niggas to put it in the book.
Let me read out this book right here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 13. Therefore the Lord saith, for as much as my people draw near me with their mouth, and their lips do honor me, he had the name right, just in the wrong language. And the way he went about it was all wrong. Right? He said, but have removed their heart far from me.
God, and that heart isn't talking about your physical heart. It's talking about the Hebrew word la'ab, which means your mind, you know? They removed their minds from the Most High. God, is it on that?
Hey, they select. They make their own heart their God instead of
the Most High's ways to be served.
instead of making it to serve the Most High.
Hey, it's easy to know who the Most High is because it's written in the book, man. Stick to what the script says, and you're the closest you'll ever come to understanding the Most High God.
But what do we always say? And which is the truth? hey, Jake, it's hard for Jake to pick up this responsibility, you know, because it is heavy, you know, and the Most High doesn't put the Spirit on every man, but those that He do put the Spirit on, they try to the best of their ability to work out what it says in the book, you know. But when you have to pick up the responsibility of being the man of the Lord, you become an example unto all those that are around you. You know, you gotta stop doing wicked stuff. You know, you gotta tune into the righteous vibration and live that way. The scriptures tell you, be not only a hearer of the word, but a doer also. You know, which means you have to follow. Jake hates instruction. You know, he hates correction. So when those things are right in front of him, he rebels against it. You know, it's just in their nature. And that's why 2/3 of our people have to be killed with the sword, have to die by that fire.
So for as much as His people draw near me with their mouth, and their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men.
God, and their fear towards Him is taught by the precepts of men. You know, especially when you're in these churches and things like that, they're not telling you to fear the Lord, really, because it's all prosperity doctrine. So when they're telling you in the church, just do this, the Lord has this for you, they don't truly know. They just saying that so you can empty out your money into those collection plates. You know, because it's really a scam. You're going to a place that can't profit you, neither, well, really in no way, nor physically, mentally, and damn sure not spiritually.
Now, they'll profit you in wickedness.
God.
You know?
Yeah, they'll have you believing that. They'll have you believing that you'll win the lottery, but won't tell you, hey, that it's gonna soon come a time in which that, hey, you might not be able to feed your kids. It's gonna soon come a time that you ain't gonna be able to have this leisure of just walking around this place as you usually do. You know, they're not telling you of the calamities that the Most High is gonna bring upon the earth.
So let me say this, like, let me say this though. So when I asked him, I was like, hey, so do y'all have EBT? The government shut down effect to you? Do you know anybody with EBT?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't.
That's every Jake know a Jake that's on food stamps or Section 8.
Right.
Because all our people are alone. You know, our people are on the curses.
Hey, hold on. First of all, if you got a baby mama, she's on it.
Plain and simple, bro.
She's on that shit, man. You got family members, I got baby mamas, she's on it.
Yeah.
Hey,
She's getting
those children by your baby mama, as long as she's gonna suffer, your seed gonna suffer. They gonna be affected by that too. So hey, in a roundabout way, you are affected by that. If your seed is gonna be affected by it. But Jake, he just had pride. He didn't want to admit to nothing like that.
Exactly.
Jake got too much pride, man.
And I wasn't saying it to shame him. I asked him that to see what he was going to do about it.
But we're speaking from a position of authority too. You know, so when Jake sees that they tense up and they try to get hard with you.
Be defensive.
God, be defensive.
So the question
Is it on there?
no.
I got two verses I want to read. Jeremiah 4 and 14. O Jerusalem, wash thine heart from wickedness, that thou mayest be saved. How long?
Hey, you gotta wash your heart, right? You gotta wash your heart, your mind away from the wickedness. Them brothers, them dudes, man, couldn't even get away from. They can't get away from weed. They can't get away from the worldly environment and mentality. This nigga walking around with no shirt on. It's like 40 something, like 50 degrees outside. He can't walk. He got gloves on and pants and earmuffs. Did he have earmuffs or something like that?
I don't know,
But no shirt.
About 58 degrees.
58 degrees. Now, in some parts of the country that's warm. The West Coast, that's not warm. So that just shows you the bugged out mentality our people have. Okay? Bugged out.
How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee?
These empty ass thoughts, they're of no value. Those are vain thoughts. Thoughts of no value. How long will they wait?
How long shall thy vain thoughts lodge within thee?
Yeah, how long is it going to be a part of who you are? When you going to wash yourself and make yourself back to the natural, the spiritual person that you're supposed to be, where your spirit rules over your flesh. Versus your emotions and your flesh rule over you.
Yeah, those vain thoughts, man, those are demons, man. Those demons are lodging within them niggas' spirits, man. You know? They opened up a room and they dancing up in there.
But I noticed something about Jake like that. Jake have stuff like that, they don't really even believe that. They just have answers so they can escape. So they can get out of being questioned. You know, that's all that's really about.
I
So they don't.
wonder what penitentiary prophet taught that
The
nigga.
nigga standing next to me. Tell him what I told you. Let's go. We got bitches over there.
This gonna drop the mic right here.
It's gonna kill him. It's gonna kill him.
Drop the mic.
You gotta be.
Verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children,
Done.
and they have none
The
understanding.
scripture says, "My people is foolish; they're sottish children." Sottish means stupid. You know, Jacob come up with the dumbest shit to say towards a man and to make it seem like he knows something. If you truly don't know
He
something,
really said doing your hands like this is gonna save you
yeah,
from martial law, from earthquake, from famine. That's his answer to all things. But do your hands like this and believe. Believe in what? And walk the hell off. And it was serious enough to say it out loud. Jake is gone.
and you know how many niggas actually listen to him now? I guarantee he didn't said that to a couple of Jakes, and they be like, "Damn, like that makes sense, bro. That makes sense."
And then you see, you start walking out like in English, huh?
Jacob probably have a dumbass testimony.
Yeah.
And I walked, man, niggas pulled up on me and pulled out the strap and started shooting
I was
at me.
like, "Nah,
And
bro."
I was like, nah, and I started doing this. And the bullet hit me, but I survived.
Or Jake's like,
I blocked it from my heart with this right here.
Jake's like, I got pulled over by the cops. He told me to turn around. And I put my hands like that behind my head, and he ain't even shoot.
None of that shit.
Wait,
This shit is foolish, man.
God, bro.
That's why that's part of the curse. How Jacob's bugged out like that. I will smite you with madness and blindness and astonishment of the heart. Jake is smitten with madness, man. Meaning you niggas are you're crazy, man. You know, but you're just a product of this deranged society, man. You know, you put all type of poisonous thoughts and philosophies in your head. And that's how you're gonna be, man. You know?
What
And they have none understanding, but they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no
God,
knowledge.
Our people are wise to do evil, meaning they'll plot, they'll pray over some, like for a wicked idea. It's been Jakes that have so-called been friends, and the whole time one of the Jakes is plotting on him to take his woman, to break into his house.
Please, God, let me fuck this bitch and let her man not catch me. You know what I mean? Like
And that's
dumb shit.
But they'll really pray for it. You know, like
Dumb shit.
the movie, I want to say, is it Snow on the Bluff or something like that? It's on Netflix.
Snowfall.
Snowfall.
That's a TV show.
No, it's I think it's Snow on the Bluff or something like that. But it's basically a movie where it's heavy with the curses. It's basically like Jake took a camera. The first scene started off with Jake in the car and they making the drug deal with like two women in the backseat and another Jake and a Jake woman in the front. And the two women get in the car and Jake driving down in the hood and it's a drug deal. And Jake ended up basically turning on the two people in the backseat that he got to sell drugs to, robbed them and took their camera from them. Yeah, bro. So from the whole movie, from that point, the movie is these niggas having the same camera and just filming all the wicked shit they doing. They're going around killing each other. They're going around selling drugs, and they're documenting it. Now I don't know if the movie was real, but it damn sure looked like it, you know. And the whole movie is just basically Jake showing how wicked it is with the curses on it, you know. But that shows
thy eye shall be evil
towards thy neighbor,
towards
bro.
thy brother,
That
man.
brother's like
That's why you'll see Jacob get more aggressive and more hostile towards another Jake than their actual adversary. That's why the homicide rate among Jake is Jake's killing other Jakes. You know, Esau don't have to do that no more. Y'all stepping in and y'all doing his job for him. Esau gets off on seeing you niggas kill each other, shoot each other live on Instagram or Facebook. You got literally niggas out there getting into shootouts in front of their house on fucking Facebook Live.
Yeah, in front of the house.
niggas
You know?
shooting themselves in the face.
Straight nigga shit, man.
That was done.
Fronting for the gram.
Yeah.
You know, niggas, Esau like, man, shit, these niggas are going to war with themselves. Why we need to go and mess with them?
Gone.
Shit, we got the police doing it, and then they helping themselves do it too.
Yep. And that's why the scripture says, vanity, all is vanity. You know, because Jake really does it for nothing. He does it for what? Social media likes. He does it for hoes. You know, for little ends of money. You know.
Hold on. And the same the same weapons that you niggas are using to destroy each other and kill each other off is the same weapons that the government is supplying to you in crates. They drop crates in your neighborhoods full of weapons. That's why a little 13-year-old niggas with big ass sawed offs and, you know, Tech 9s and, you know,
grenades,
assault rifles. Yeah, man.
How is Jake getting grenades and RPGs in the hood?
Yeah.
Those are military grade weapons.
All the way up in Chicago.
You can't just go to no regular gun store and just buy those things, you know? That means that's showing you that the government is up these powerful artilleries off in the hood where Jake is. Because Esau knows how to destroy us. You know, he's been doing it for so long, it's like second nature. Every little thing in this society is built to destroy an Israelite, you know? The projects ain't called the projects for no reason, you know, because he's experimenting them. And you niggas take it, but y'all don't understand that he's your enemy. You'll kill a nigga plain out because he accidentally stepped on your J's or Timbs. But when Esau shooting y'all down, wherever, everywhere, y'all have nothing against him.
Jake will do a drive-by on his own pops.
Oh yeah, that happened.
That actually happened.
Damn.
Jake did a drive-by on his own dad, man, in front of his own yard, man. So hey, that evil spirit that's within Israel, that's why the Lord's gonna wipe him out. He's gonna destroy him totally, man. All right, I got a quick pre, man. This is Isaiah 1 and 16. It says, "Wash ye and make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes, cease to do evil." Because I saw Jake is wise to do. They all they know to do is to do evil shit, man. You know, anything, everything, especially towards another Jake, is always with ill will or malicious intent. That's how you know that we're those people and that curse is upon us as a people, man. It says, "Learn to do well, seek judgment, relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless, plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together." And you know, us coming out here to push this word, you know, that's basically us calling out, you know, the Lord's calling out through us to you. Hey, come reason, man. Come hear the words of your higher power, man. Hear his message. It says, "Saith the Lord Yahweh, though your sins be as scarlet, red."
Stains, like basically stains that you can't get out. That's what they pretty much is. A dark, deep stain that you can't get off.
Yep. It says,
you can't hide it.
Yep. It says, "They shall be as white as snow." That means what? That you're gonna be. This word is what's gonna purify you, cleanse you. Right? It says, "Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool."
Crimson is what? Comes from the word
crime.
The word
Crimea.
Crime goes to crimson.
Crimson, yeah.
And then I forgot. I think it's a Greek or Latin word.
I think it's Crimea. Is that it? No.
I don't remember. But basically, the point is the word crime comes from crimson. And those are your crimes. That crimson is your crimes. The crimes that get you out by shot. All right?
Hey, this evil makes you a spiritual Edomite. Yeah. Esau, he's naturally evil, and he's red, right? It says, "If you be willing and obedient, you shall eat good, the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, you shall be devoured with the sword. For the mouth of the Lord hath spoken." The Lord's gonna destroy you. You know, there's no nice way of putting that, and the Lord's gonna kill you, man. Okay. So that's you know, that was it.
Yep. Real quick, John 8:44, you call for it. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil," talking about the 2/3. It says, "And the lust of your father will ye do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth."
Because if you go back all the way into the times of the garden, you know, you see the serpent, then you have Cain, then you have Esau, the same spirit of the forefather of the Edomites, you know. Jake has picked up those ways, kind of those traits of the devil, you know. So all these things that Esau is doing, how destructive he is, you know, grabbing lands by rape, rob, and murder. When you see our people doing the same things, that shows you that they in the same vibration of their father, you know, of Esau, you know. Because that, hey, as an Israelite, you're supposed to hold yourself to a certain standard. You know, we're the people of the promise. You know, the children of the promise. The Most High put the law, statutes, and commandments to us. You know, they're for our people. So you're supposed to not only hold yourself accountable, but you're supposed to be seen as different. As the scripture says, be ye holy for I am holy. Talking about separate. You know, you're not supposed to be doing the same things that you see niggas within the world doing.
And be not the oppressor.
And choose none of his ways. Exactly. But you have Jake doing it. Is it go? Yeah, well, come.
You can read it.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. And be thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
All right, envy not thou oppressor, and choose none of his ways. But you have Jake doing what? Hey, Jake doesn't understand that Esau grabbed this land by rape, robbery, and murder. You know, slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, and all the wicked things that the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, they've accumulated this land from blood. As it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Woe unto them that establish a city by blood, it's like establish it by blood and iniquity. You know, being sin upon sin. Because that's how Esau gets down. Esau he never really wins anything fairly. He has to kill to do it.
And I was just gonna say, it's funny because our people will see the so-called white man prospering with wickedness. He's still not supposed to choose it. That's his lot to prosper in wickedness. That's part of his purpose. But our purpose is to still not do it and still choose the right way.
Because we're total opposites. You know, we're supposed to be the righteous upon the earth while he's the wickedness. While he's the wickedness, you know? So with Jake doing the wickedness for example, for something as simple as the drug trade, you know? Jake does what? You know, he makes the drugs, you know, both the northern and southern kingdom. They do all from the coca leaves to make cocaine, and they're shipping it to the Americas. But whose hands are they, or whose pockets are they with? Or whose pockets are they in while they're doing it? They're in Esau's. But so they see Esau benefiting off the drug trade, being the pharmaceutical companies, and they want to do the same thing. They see it as easy money, but they don't understand that they're harming their people in the process. You know, so that's just another
Freeway Rick.
Yeah.
He came once he got out. He basically explained how, hey, this whole drug trade, the whole epidemic, is because the fucking government, all right, the CIA, they're the ones that created this shit. They brought it into our cities. We were poor, we was destitute, and you know, they basically approached a few of us and told us, did you want to work? You know, do you want to make money? You know, and it basically got exposed. Them different informants, they put it out there that your government is tied in with the whole drug trafficking thing, man. Esau had his hand on. He's the biggest drug dealer. He's the creator of these drugs that Jake is pushing.
He puts the illegal drugs on Jake to push, but then he pushes the legal drugs.
And then where that goes back to pharmakia, being the pharmacies, which is witchcraft. You know?
Well, if I may say, a lot of those so-called narcotic drugs, the same chemicals and stuff that they putting in it, is found in the fucking cocaine and all the other drugs that Jake is in the streets is pushing. It's just when you buy it through the pharmaceuticals, that's where you can lawfully buy it from them.
Yeah.
So they're the real drug pushers, but it's illegal if you buy it from basically a nigger. You know?
Come out and listen.
Holy Bible.
Every Sunday.
All right, we'll see.
Alright. But back to the pharmakia and things like that, you know, Jake pushes the drugs heavy. They have a saying within the system. They say, oh, don't get high off your own supply, right? But then they'll go push it to somebody like their mama. You know that, and that shows the wickedness. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26, and I'm reading to 28. For among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich.
Hey. What about them Treyway niggas? Treyway. Perfect example. Perfect example, man. They was extorting that little spick, and they made him when he wasn't, but they used them and they pushed that image out there to ruin you, Jakes. But them Treyway niggas, them some blood niggas that were known for trafficking are pushing drugs, weed, gangbanging, you know? And basically, they put you in a trap, man. When they want you to come work for them, they put you out there to risk your life, all right? Make their money for them. They get a cut, all right? They put a little money back in your pocket, but basically you in a trap. You can't get out.
And what did they say? Esau knew this when he had you push these drugs forward, because his laws are written to fit him for that. Because possession is 9/10 of the law. So if you get caught with it in your hand, you're guilty of it. You know, someone may have given it to you, they'll take consideration of that. But the conspiracy, 9/10 is possession.
Yeah, man. And with a lot of those drug dealers, how they seduce Jake, because you know the top drug dealers, they moving in dough, so they got nice cars, they got a bunch of women around them, they got the fly gear, they got watches and chains and all that shit. So they basically seduce Jake with that lifestyle. That's what gets Jake seduced to where they like, man, what can I be down too? And what do Jake do? They hop in and not realizing, but you know what I'm gonna require of you. You can't fuck my money up, or it's either one or two things. That's why it's called a trap. Either you're gonna be trapped in the system once Esau finds your ass out, or you're gonna be trapped on the other side. Meaning you can't leave the game, or them niggas will kill you. That nigga Tekashi, them niggas trapped him. It was either way. Either nigga, if you leave us, just like he tried to do before the FBI cracked in on his ass, they was gonna try to kill him because he fired his management. Once he realized that them niggas were extorting him,
he was trying to disassociate
he was trying to get away, and he knew that the FBI was already watching.
What's up, brother?
The FBI, Shalom. The FBI was already getting intel. They was already on him. There was already informants in that thing. And he saw that from afar, and he was like, you know what? Let me cut them off. Let me distance myself so they don't try to lump me in. But nigga, them niggas made sure you was always with them.
Like you said, bro, he was trapped on both sides.
It was either way. You was gonna get trapped.
He was trapped once he signed the record deal. As you always say, bro, the devil always want his money back, right? Yep. So as soon as he's rapping and he's putting all these lyrics to further put Jake in the deepest sleep, in a higher demonic vibration, you know, talking about drugs and money and shooting and killing and all that shit. Next thing you know, Esau took them same words that nigga was spitting and put them against him. And used them against him. He was like, oh, so y'all really is laying down bodies, huh? Well, now we got you. We got you there. So Esau trapped the man, and niggas he was way trapped.
Right, but this is talking about how Jake trapped. They trapped men. Yeah. And I've just used that as a the drug analogy for that example.
Because the common easy one is the church houses.
The church, the slick talking false prophets. Yeah. You know, like dating them. A lot of them zombies over there, they're trapped in that congregation. They're afraid. That's why they're being made and forced to make those while join the IUIC videos. Them motherfuckers are they in bondage, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 28, they are waxing fat, they shine.
These niggas make hella money, man. Hella money. They shining, man.
Yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Man, that's a lot of wickedness, man. Jake, like brothers say all the time, Jake